Good morning. I am headed out of camp. It's about 5:30. I've got only about an 18-mile day today. It does look like we have a couple mountains to climb. I'm having a yummy pain au chocolat for breakfast, and that's from our deli that we stopped at yesterday. And other than that, we have a rock garden that's about a mile away. That's like a big rock scramble we'll be doing first thing this morning. So I'm trying to get some energy, and we'll see you on the trail. Whew, it is humid out this morning. It's about 6 o'clock and a little bit after maybe, and I am just sweating up a storm. There's not even a breeze to be found. We're in sort of a controlled burn area still. It started right before the area where we camped, actually. It's just been a large area that they had for a controlled burn. I am not sure if that's why, but we are definitely having no breeze. I've heard that temperatures are going to be really hot today, even hotter than yesterday, which I believe yesterday it was the 90s. But anyway, we got an early start, so hopefully we can make it to Bennington. So I'm making it into Bennington. It looks like I'll be 2 days early, and it looks like for some reason my Amazon packages did not successfully get sent for some reason. So just if anybody is trying to send packages ahead to themselves, for some reason Amazon packages do not always get received by the post office, even if you put special notes in there, general delivery, blah blah blah. So I forgot to say that yesterday, but that was another reason why when I was at the deli I grabbed a few resupply things. Somebody had told me that could happen yesterday, so I grabbed a few things just on the off chance, and then I did get a text from Amazon when we had service for a second saying that delivery attempts had failed. So something to keep in mind and something to be aware of if you are planning a thru-hike. So they said rock scramble. Nobody said the rock scramble was literally straight up the side of the mountain. But that's okay, we got this. All right, see you on the other side. Yay, that was like 2 miles of climbing up, climbing over, climbing. Oh, it was just constant climbing on the rocks. But kind of you can't use your sticks and you kind of have to balance. But I was sweating so much because of the humidity. It was really hard to see the whole time. But anyway, we're done with that part. We're coming up to I don't know what we're coming up to actually, but I was just going to show you that the path had cleared out of rocks. Let me look and I'll get back to you. All right, see you on the trail. Okay, so we're coming up to a lookout point called F's Lookout, EPHS, and but it's funny because in Guthooks it even says that it's pretty much overgrown. There may be a small viewing window of the Taconic mountain range, but it doesn't sound like it from Guthooks. So if I don't show you anything, that's why. The path has gotten a little bit better, so I can speed up a little bit, and it's only about a half mile. I am just gonna stand here for a minute. There is a lovely breeze, and I just Oh, it went away. I was gonna say I just really wanted to take that in for a minute. Felt so good. We have to appreciate every single breeze we're granted. The humidity out here is crazy. It's so thick, but wow. Anyway, I mean, it is a part of the trail and it's a part of the experience. It's just sometimes a little bit much, but that's why we enjoy every single breeze that we get. There's our view. It is completely overgrown. Sorry. But exciting news. Update. We are crossing into Vermont in 0.9 miles. I forget about this because technically yesterday I was going to cross over into Vermont, but when I did that reroute and added several miles to my journey, that never happened. So yay, Vermont today. And then we've got 132 miles in Vermont, I believe, before we get to New Hampshire. So in Vermont, we'll see the greens. New Hampshire, we'll see the whites. And those are the ones that are gonna slow everyone down a bit. So anyway, we will see. I don't know, the greens may slow me down too. These 4,000 foot mountains, I think they're going to be very difficult for all the flip-floppers who started past Harper's Ferry. Well, no, all the flip-floppers who've not done the 4,000 foot mountains, I guess, just new. But we'll get it. We got this. See you in Vermont. So much mud, so much mud. The weird thing is, I don't rain coming, not even sprinkles. So I'm not sure how it's so muddy still here. Well, everybody, it is a sad day for me at the Galleon campsite, wherever I am tonight, because I am leaving Massachusetts. It was so fun to be here, and it was so fun to cheer on Boston with you all. I can't wait to come back and see Fenway with my hubby in just a couple months. Thank you, Massachusetts. Go Boston! Yeah, so here we're entering Vermont, and at the start of Vermont is where the AT and the Long Trail intersect, and they go together for about 105 miles. I have met people that were headed to the Long Trail. For example, Stephen, who I met in Pine Grove Furnace. All right, here we are, Vermont. Welcome to Vermont. Vermont has been lovely so far. It's still humid, and the trail is just, there's lots of ferns along the sides of the trail, and the trail itself has been clean and smooth and clear so far. But we'll see how it goes. All right, and I'm gonna get a picture with that sunshine in there. These are a little bit of a pain when your legs are tired, because you got to climb under these. This one isn't. Yeah, it's bad. The only reason that one was as bad as it was that, I don't know if you remember me telling you that I stupidly fell like basically flat out on my face and my knees, yes, a few days ago actually. But so my knee is still a little sore and bruised and swollen and everything, so getting on that knee kind of is a pain. But other than that, that wasn't a bad knee bend or anything like that. So it is still humid. We are still making our way, just some basic ups and downs past streams and brooks and ponds. Actually, we haven't gone to a pond yet today, but we have that on our agenda. And we have one mountain climb a little bit later, but it's actually called a hill. But it's 2497, so it's pretty nice sized. All right, so that is what we've got. I will catch up with you on the trail. at the Seth Warner shelter. This is where I was trying to get last night. I think with the heat yesterday and with the, multiple miles off trail and having to reroute and everything, and then basically having extra mileage, I already made that 20 miles yesterday, so I don't think I would have been able to make the 4 miles, almost 5 miles to here. With the humidity that I'm feeling this morning, I mean, it's already taken me 2.5 hours to make that 5 miles, which is really slow for me. There were some climbs and everything, but 5 miles in 2.5 hours is really a lot of time. So anyway, we're just carrying on. We've got a road coming up, and I'm really hoping somebody will be there with some fresh cold water. I know you shouldn't hope for that, but whew, it is hot. Either that or a knife to cut this humidity. So here is our, what seems like daily power line view ritual. Not much to see, but it is a break from the green tunnel. Right, here is my obligatory video of the power lines, and there is a better view today, and better view than earlier, but again, it's just not the green tunnel, so there we have it. We are headed next to a beaver bog, and we'll see what's going on there. I'm hoping that it's going to be clean because I need water. Also, I just met 2 young girls who just started a couple days ago who are hiking the long trail. So that was cool, and I wish them luck. Coming up on the beaver bog. I know it's beaver bog outlet, but it actually looks really refreshing right now with how freaking hot it is. And the sun's not even out. That's the crazy thing. It just keeps holding this humidity. We're gonna take a look here at the water and see if we can see any beavers down there. Sometimes people have seen beaver activity. Looks nice and still. I don't see any kind of activity. So I filled up at the beaver dam with the beaver bog. Now it's just been 3 miles of like little ups and then little downs, but there's so many rocks and roots. These shoes are gonna kill me. The hole got caught on a root and I flew forward and missed a rock with my head for the second time in a few days. By just a few inches. So yeah, I have got to be really careful with these. But yeah, you can see the path. It's just constant rock, root, and it's slick. Anyway, that is what we have going on. And we're going to be coming up to a stream in about 1/8 of a mile. Gone by a lot of water today, but this is really nice. I mean, of course it gives a swampy feel right here. It's really humid and muggy. There's a lot of bugs, but look at that. Nice. Really hasn't been much to see today, but we will climb one mountain, which I think I told you already, Mount Clarendon, and they call it a hill because it's only sort of like 2,362 feet or something random like that. And now that we're in Vermont, this is the home of the Big Daddy, so or the start of it. So 2,300 foot is just a hill. Yeah, this is more of the same. We're just climbing little ups, little downs, big ups, big down, just covering mileage. And we'll go over some of these things quite often because there's been some bogs down low and a lot of mud in Vermont still. But yeah, we'll just catch up with you on the trail. There's a snake over here. It has something in its mouth. I can't tell what kind of snake it is. It might be a garter snake. Looks like it has a frog in its mouth. A frog. There we go. All right. Okay, this is Harmon Hill. This is our mostly wooded and grassy view over the town of Bennington. But we'll be going to Bennington anyway, and that's in just about 1.5 miles. Right, I am in Bennington, Vermont, and I am staying at the Catamount Hotel. I'm having a zero, resting my feet, but also waiting for my boots to come in. And I am headed down into the town to see if there's any food that I can eat. I'm not sure what I'm hungry for, but I am definitely hungry. So, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'm also trying to make sure, because I'm in flip-flops, that I don't fall in a hole and break an ankle. But my boots are just shredded, so I didn't want to put them back on. All right, so yeah, we'll see what we can find. And I'll catch you up to speed as soon as I find something. These are a little bit of a pain when your legs are tired, because you got to climb under these. This one isn't. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, meant to have the camera the other way.